Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the newest live stream and the first one in the month of April. As you might know and might have seen in my most recent stream announcement, this is going to be a no Explore ROM stream, as it usually is on Tuesdays. But we are going to do a refined stream because obviously it's April 1st, right? So one could say that this is some kind of April Fool's joke. It isn't, right? You are going to see me suffer, hear me suffer over the next couple of minutes. You will be able to see my huge amount of luck when it comes to Nolan rolls, because certainly I do have one open right now. You will see my luck in terms of the blue gacha, which I did not roll yet, so there's a lot to come today, a lot of opportunities to see me suffer, so if you are into that, that's gonna be your live stream. In general, there's nothing for you to do here except for watching and chatting with me if you want to. And yeah, when it comes to what I am going to break today, a lot of armors. Let's just say a lot of armors. So let's get to a proper spot to refine, whichever that may be. But given the fact that we've seen Meteor Forest recently in one of the latest streams, I thought going back here is an option for refining. I mean, could be worse, right? So let's see what we can do here tonight. First of all, it's rather obvious that I'm going to show you what I'm going to refine. As you can see, lots of enriched ELUs, quite a few aluminiums as well. Oh, because I just saw it, we can also do this, because I certainly need a better enchant for my Hellion's bracelet, which you can see here. So this one definitely needs a better enchant. Let's see what we can do there. And in terms of refining, well, look at the middle here. Lots and lots of armors sitting here waiting for refines, and we're going to start that off with some kind of mass refining, all of them to +4, because certainly that helps when it comes to save upgrading. If I'm getting them to +5 or +6, +6 mostly, due to the save refine values that those armors or that equipment in general grants you when you are upgrading it. So first bulk of the aluminium's already gone, basically about 1000 aluminiums down the drain now. That's a great start, right? So the goal is to get, let's see if we can find it, this guy over here, 2 + 15 today. Probably won't happen, knowing my luck, but we will see, right? And first of all, we're going to start things off with, oh, the first fail, nice. Refining the materials, trying to get those to +6. Yeah, well, this is not work. Oh, I think I just have to complain more. So that might be the main rule for tonight. Complaining so that everyone can see that I'm complaining, so that the armors actually go to where I want them to be. Yeah. So, as we can see, this is not working properly. But yeah. So let's talk about some things that are actually about to happen, because I usually like to break news on stream recently, so the most important thing that is going to happen over the next couple of days in that particular case is that we are going to stop the branding, let's call it branding, of Solaris as a competitive guild. I've been on the verge of announcing that. Oh, okay. Game was like, I'm not going to do anything. I was on the verge of announcing that in a guild today, but didn't find time to do so. So the main point about that basically is that there's no opponent for us left. We are basically running straight into death when we are fighting one world. We can basically fight like 7 other guilds, 7 smaller guilds right now from the actual medium guilds, so it feels like there's no proper reason to keep a competitive state here for a guild. Especially since there's been some lacking respect from opponents, so why would we just do that? And so we're just going to give our players the chance to actually enjoy the game and see where we are able to go with that, how online numbers will look like if there's no 50% attendance rule, which we are having right now, just to see if that's a way that we will be able to carry on for the future, especially with summer coming up. We are going to lack some players for holidays and stuff like that, so that also grants an opportunity to other players to just relax a little bit, to enjoy the game a little more, or less, depending on how competitive players actually are. But yeah, that's the first thing to say here, actually. So yeah, maybe that gives us the possibility to recruit a few more players, which would be nice. Fresh blood in a guild is always a good thing to have, I guess. So let's see where this is going. Refining obviously isn't going too well here, looking at how many armors we already broke. With only a few of them going to +6, which is needed for the double refine value here. So yeah, let's see where we are going here. So let's see. For the viewers, feel free to tell me about your day. How are you doing? How's your guild doing? Did you have any weird moments today where it came to some unexpected news that you received? Something like that. Ooh, 2 in a row. We didn't see that for quite some time yet. And just to fail another one. Okay. Yeah. So basically, this is going to be a lot of clicking here. Also, another thing to talk about that sparked the interest of a few players that already heard about it is that the ROM team is going to introduce a new team for content creation. I think the recruitment message for that is already out, so if you did not see that yet, the team is currently trying to create a new sub-team, if you want to call it that way, that is focusing on podcasting. So podcasting all over the place, as obviously podcasts are the new hype thing. Hey, Kof. So if you feel like you want to start a podcast in yeah, it's completely bonkers how crazy it is in here, thanks to no codes being given out tonight. But yeah, no, people don't want to see me suffer, I guess. That's a good thing, right? At least for me. That just makes me feel special or something, I don't know. So I am suffering in silence, if you want to call it that way. Oh, good lord. Ever since you started typing, my refined luck here, luck, if you want to call it that way, went down the drain. And I'm having some lag issues here, actually, which is weird. Yeah, no, I should do that. But it's a lot of other armors, like, bleh. Do I have spot in my card? Let's see. Oh, a bit. Nothing too crazy here to see, though. Just a lot of hearted junk that I'm saving. Oh, storage is full. Let's see. Yeah, well. Going back in here. Oh, that's more comfortable, that's for sure. Yeah. How old are you, actually? Do I know that? No, I don't think so. Why am I not knowing that? Spoil that live on stream. Go ahead. 76, I guess. 74, maybe. I mean, you're bald, right? Has to be something in that range. Duh. That's certainly some way to save wrists if everything's just breaking to +3. You don't have to do the clicks. If that continues that way, I feel like I'm in need of more aluminiums. We'll see. 40, really? Huh. And I thought I was the old one here. That's great. Well, I'm not suffering that much anymore. Good streak, I wanted to say, and then it failed. Should just keep my mouth shut here to some extent. Yeah. So, I got asked to do a refine for my plus 14 Morok weapon and to sell it afterwards if it's successful. I'm not going to do that, obviously, for best blacksmith of the continent card reasons. But it's great to see people actually be willing to see me suffer that bad that I'm going to break it into oblivion, rather than seeing me suffer doing meteorite armors, which are going to +6 quite nicely actually, right now at least. Yeah, well, I really need to suffer in silence, I guess. So again, gotta have a Nolan roll later on. Then we can actually have a raffle, I guess. Let's see how many players we can actually attract to the stream, because what I got in mind here certainly does not work if we only have 1 or 2 players actually chatting actively. However, that will save me some money. So there's always some kind of upside, I guess. So yeah, first news that I was able to break is the Solaris going casual one. Next one, the podcasting team that is going to go live. Announcement should be out on socials, I believe. So if you are interested in actually holding a podcast here, not here, but on your own content creator page, or using certain software to do so, being featured on the usual platforms for that, like the big ones I'm not going to name here for advertisement reasons. And that's your chance. Just look out for the actual announcements, or just tell me about it so that I can forward your name to the team, which is working as well. All you need to do after that. Now what? What? Mel was talking. No, that's not good. Mel is basically killing my refined luck. That's not nice. See? Nothing's working here anymore. So, yeah. Podcasts are the next big thing coming to ROM, while the team is trying to gain more attention for the game. So let's see who the next big star on the content creation scene will be in terms of ROM. I can totally see great podcasts are going to happen. More loot boxes. I don't think so, but if you are looking at the April patch notes, you will find something that will please you in that regard. I think it's number 17 in the event notes, if I remember that one correctly. Like, yeah, there was quite some interest in those boxes that I just mentioned, because you will need, I think, 5 pieces of the Dead Drake card and that you can pull from that boxes with a guaranteed shard of it after 300 pulls or something. So, I think that's a little too much for even the highest cashers, but we will see. Yeah. And that can just be lucky, right? 5 boxes. Just need 5 boxes. Gotta be lucky, but apparently it's possible. Should be possible. With a little luck, of course. So, yeah, the Dead Drake boxes certainly will not attract too many players. That would be my first guess here. But on the other hand, you never know. If you're feeling like you just have to do it and have to get the card, it's worth a try, I guess. If you got enough money, at least. I can tell you I don't, so I won't be the one going for those. Yeah, that's a possibility. We could ask Aziz to do that as well, but you know. It's just a rather small percentage of players that are going to go for it. Let's just put it this way. So, no cash boxes for quite a lot of players this month. But, as you know, the next big announcement is right around the corner. So, Abyss Lake coming soon. A release on China servers on April 23rd. That means we're going to see it on CBT in maybe a week. Probably a week. This week, most possibly. So let's see if we can just hang on to our money to spend it on that. Yeah, I think so. I think so, but no, we will see when it's actually going to happen. I think they had like 2 weeks in advance in the past when it came to new classes being launched and stuff. But they also what they did in the past was like adding the normal patch without the class and adding the class later on, so that's a possibility as well, I guess. No talent at refining. Wait, interesting. Interesting. I think I have to fail when it comes to carrying a certain someone through certain instances, like but yeah, Abyss Lake, the big one, and that is coming up next. So let's see where this is headed actually. Abyss Lake has always been a fan favorite in the old ROM, so that's just going to be an interesting thing to watch, to name it. A nameless one, obviously, we do have plenty of players that are looking forward to an assassin hero. We can just only hope that it is actually quite viable. I mean, we had some skill previews before, at least written ones, where we had some jumping into an enemy and stuff, which kind of felt like Thanatos to some extent. But yeah, That's also only rumors that I'm spreading here right now, so yeah. So what's the next big thing? Next big thing actually that has been circulating a lot, and where guild leaders from several guilds have already been kind of alarmed about, is the new MVPs in DVG, or War of Imperium in that case, because those will be a crucial, or will play a crucial part in the next War of Imperium season. The thing here is that the MVPs will give you points for killing them, and it's going to be 3 points per MVP, with not 1 being the upper cap, not 2 MVPs being the upper cap, but 4 per War of Imperium. So to gain maximum points, you'd have to kill all 4 MVPs on your front, which certainly is not possible for a lot of guilds, right? As of right now, I can see exactly 2 guilds on EU that are actually able to do so, and only if they are not sharing fronts. So this is going to be super interesting, as they are trying to use it as a tiebreaker. And yes, One World and One World, since Solaris is not going to play competitive anymore, as I mentioned before, that we are out of that picture for the time being over the next couple of weeks, months, whatever. In general, we will see. So yeah, it's One World all over the place, to be fair. And maybe Solaris, depending on how our attendance will look like. But yeah, that's also something to see for the future, of course. But it's highly likely that there's no such amount of big guilds, or such a big amount of guilds in P1 for the season, and that actually the amount of guilds receiving the top rewards will be way lower than they are right now. So yeah, let's see where this is going, or if it's going to get changed. This is obviously something that is still not 100% decided, thanks to, you know, the possibility of changes through CBT and changes on MVPs and stuff. Players have been requesting changes to the MVPs heavily. First of all, because of the low amount of HP for MVPs. Second of all, because most of the players, or most C players, as they were the ones going for it, were more interested in having the MVPs being some kind of defensive force, something like a Guardian in old role, where the MVP was actually, or the Guardians back then, were actually able to one-shot players that tried to pass them, which obviously is not the case here, with the MVP just randomly standing around doing nothing. So yeah, it's an interesting time for that mechanic, I would say, because, you know, it's some kind of unwanted mechanic in the first place, the way it is right now. And I think it's fair to say that players feel like they aren't heard at this point, even though there's such a ton of feedback given to the mods, to the dev team as well. And maybe the feedback is being heard this time, so let's just hope for it, because I feel like the MVP system has quite some potential in many ways. Like, I didn't see too much of a fight for MVPs, but given that some guilds do own quite a lot of level 4 shards already, I'm pretty sure that they did not just go into an empty castle and kill those things. Like, there's a certain possibility for decent fights for the MVP and just getting a last hit or something, like War of Crystal stuff, where this is able to happen, of course. So maybe that's just the thing that we have to accept now, that we do have to kill the MVP, and that that's not going to be a guardian of some sort. But at least make it more... yeah, I don't know. Just let it kill some stuff. Or give it more HP, or I don't know, but you can't just put an MVP there that it just... a sitting duck waiting for 5 Yorms to hit it. And to kill it within a few seconds. So yeah. Another thing that has to be mentioned, of course, is bugs. Currently, the auto-attacking stuff that did not work last War of Imperium. There has been no update on that so far, from what I know. So I just reminded people of it today. We'll see how that goes, and if we are actually having some let's say, some proper fights, or better fights than last week, this week, thanks to working mechanics. That would be fun. But yeah, obviously tough one if you are focusing on Yorm and Fenrir damage and you can't get auto attacks to go through. That's problematic. So yeah, let's get into the main refining part here, because certainly we are done refining the normal armors. So, do we have something that I can actually break? Let's see. Well, in PvP at least. I can tell you at least one Yorm that definitely is not going to be a support. So, ugh. Good start. Definitely a good start. Well, Pudge, Dark. I think there are quite a few, especially when it comes to GVG instead of 6v6. But 6v6 was super weird this week. Honestly, there were so many teams with 2 Ilinias. Shin is actually playing a freeze build. In 6v6 at least. Huh, interesting. Want me to go safe to 12? Okay. Yeah, we can do that. Less suffering. That sounds good. That sounds good. So let's see. How many do we need here? There we go. So do we want to suffer? Lucky 3, he said. 1. Not lucky. Nah. See, we're going to go down to 10 now. Ooh, look at this. Ah, well, worth a try. Worth 2 tries. So let's go back to 11. There we go. Yeah, in general, the main problem, I think. I just wanted to say, are we going to get 4 in a row now? That would be brutal to some extent. Okay. I'm starting to have fun here. Like, ugh. It's starting to look like a lot of suffering already. So... lots. Yeah. Well. Nope. Let's prolong the suffering a little. Okay. Okay. 8, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 7, 8, 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5. Let's try now. Just got a feeling. Bad feeling. Bad feeling. Well, worth a try. It's so interesting to see how many players are actually having different refine approaches. Like, you know, I don't even think that refining an off armor or any kind of off equipment certainly helps, as it's just some kind of, you know, I mean, we just saw that, like, breaking to, getting into, getting into a spot where actually it's all about, you know, mind games, I'd call it. No suffering. Jeez. Okay. Oh, okay. Here we go. The suffering is real. It really is. Certainly because I don't have too much armors left, by the way. So, stocked up on like 220, I believe, before on the stream. So we'll have to go through those, hopefully, and get the result we want. Yeah. See? Oh, no illus. No illus. And that actually killed the streak, I guess. So let's just go with something else instead. Okay. Well, but it's a start. 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 4, 5, 4, 3. Time to go here. Nope. Time to go here. Yup. Nope. Yup. Nope. Nope. The answer is no. So, oh no, we're not swapping stuff. But we want to refine, right? No. 6. I feel like I'm rather getting the Dragon Blood armor to +15 compared to the other one. Yeah, that's a given after right now, I guess. Let's just end the suffering. Up and down like a roller coaster. 1, 2, broken. So, if we're looking at the GBG situation we have right now, with one world discussing to go back to 30-minute wars, or asking to go back to 30-minute wars, I think it's basically what... ooh, okay. What at some point we are having to look into, because certainly if Solaris is not playing a War of Imperium properly anymore, there won't be any kind of opponent left for one world at this point as well, so let's see. Maybe we are the ones making the decision here. Pulling the trigger, like... Look at this. That thing doesn't want to go... Ah, see? Now it's going down. Well, yeah, the question is, what do you want to adapt to? Because... Ugh. Oh, come on. If there's nothing left to adapt to, like opponents to adapt to, well, there's just nowhere to go, so... It's basically the same for us. The moment we are opting out of fighting one world because we don't stand a chance right now, it's not like we are going to have any kind of opponents either, so that's problematic, definitely. So let's get that armor to +4 broken. Ugh. So we are not going anywhere with that armor. Nope. So the last few bits of the refining actually on... Why am I cursed on +10? Well, if I was able to answer that, I would. And I would find a solution for it. But... yeah. The armor has been like that for years, so... I'm actually not surprised that it doesn't want to go. Yeah, it's just a cursed one. I mentioned today when I met the stream announcement and got asked about the refining and why I don't have a +15 Combat Warfare already, that I was just trying to refine that one, and that I had some other stuff where I had similar problems with, like my NATO Kicks Mantle where I had a plus 12 that didn't want to go any higher, and just bought another plus 12 from exchange, clicked 3 times, had it plus 15. Sometimes it's just the item, I guess, where you just have to accept that it's never going to be plus 15. Some of you saw the refining for Shin, for her spoon, for the cook weapon. That was absolutely brutal in terms of money that was spent there. Where we actually are talking about billions of zenny that went to that thing. And just to build it on an alt afterwards, after the refine streams, in quite a bunch of refines that actually didn't cost too much money, and then to sell that one to Shin's main account. That was... Ultimately it cost her like 5 billion to get that weapon. So sometimes it's just cursed. And see, I'm still doomed at plus 10. Or maybe the spot is cursed. That could be the other option. Oh, there actually was quite a lot of spoons. I mean, I refined those for like 2 streams, 2 offline sessions, and that was on the main only. So like, I'd say it was about 400 at least on the main. Something about that. And I mean, I could ask her, but that's not going to end well. What did I do? What the heck? Ugh, jeez. I should concentrate on what I'm doing here. Like, refining this one to plus 50. Now, balls. No balls. Okay. Now. So we are starting a streak now. Ah, boy. That was close to a streak. Okay, streaking now. 1, 2, 3. Ah, jeez. That would have been too easy, right? Just pushing through here. God dang it. If you get me like 5 billion, I can certainly do that. Nah, I think that was the only chance we're going to get today to get to 15. Ah, dang. Ah, no, I'm not going to plus 3 it. I'm at least going to keep it at 10. Hopefully. I don't know if I have enough armors left. I actually do, so... There we go. Yeah, okay, I think it's time to call that one quits. Like, this isn't going anywhere now, so let's just keep it that way. God dang, Pet is laughing. So, let's see. Because certainly we did have... No, I'm not going to sell it. I'm just gonna need it myself. But just because we had so much luck with refining, we'll just look into some enchanting here for a sec. Because certainly this one isn't favorable at all. Needs to be a bit higher. So let's see what we can get here. 9 tries. Armor breaking 3. Yeah. I could tell you that I have a 3, I think it's a 3 offhands with armor breaking 4 in my storage right now that I'm not actively using, so I couldn't care less, to be fair, about armor breaking 4. Yeah. That's basically my lucky charm that I got, that I'm able to enchant stuff on my account to AB4. But not into anything else. Inside 1. Inside 1. Nah, I'm not going to sell it to you. No. Hey, Sonny. Armor breaking 2. See, we are getting there. It's on its way to an armor breaking 4. If I'm rolling an AB4, I'm not going to... oh yeah, I'm wasting money. Lots of it. I'm not going to sell it either, so... Armor breaking 1 again. So I guess you can see where I got those from, Void. So, Tenacity 1. No. Armor breaking 2. Oh, come on. Yeah, I will spend some moras. Duh. Let's see. No. I'm gonna make a round number. Good MVP cards on exchange. I don't have money. I'm out of money. So let's see. Tenacity 2 is the one to beat. Nope. Certainly not. 8% crit death, how about that? Ugh. Max SP. Yay! Attack. 19 hit. Okay. 10 crit. Let's just take 10 crit. How about that? 10 crit sounds fine. Tenacity 1. Okay, so basically we are on the right path here. Let's see if we can actually enhance that. No, I'm not that after money right now to just get, or to just sell this one. Like, I was lucky enough to snap it. Crit dev 9.2%. Well, 20 MDev. No, I'm not trying something else. That's basically what I'm going for right now. I still got the Nolan roll coming up. Crit dev again. 9.3. I guess I'm just going for a crit dev offhand. Not that I'd need it, but you know, why not, right? And Tenacity 2. Well, we are getting there. Slowly, but still. Had Tenacity 1, had Tenacity 2. Okay, we are going down the drain now because certainly we got a Tenacity 1 now. So what we are going to see in a few seconds is that there's no fourth enchant for like the rest of the 900 moras that I'm going to put here. Yeah. I should have done something else probably. But we are going to try 10 strength. Well, how about that? And some magic attack. Well, but no, gotta show you another armor breaking 4, I guess. Nah. 8 luck. Not too bad for a cook. Def. Crit def 9.5. Can we get that to 9.0? 8 at least. 4.5 max SP. No. 4.6. Crit def again. So last 10. Yeah. But still. I need to up that enchant here. Which is some kind of the last... Yeah, it's okay, but it's not great. We want to achieve greatness. But I jinxed it. See, I definitely jinxed it. Oh, as you were able to see, if you still need Constellation Tower 5, Ogpudge is looking for a cook, Kali, or what else was it? Holgren? So, there's that. 8.6. Nah. 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 We're not going to take that. So, what else do we have? Nothing in here, except for another week of Team Moon. Which is fine. So where do you want me to go for my Nolan role? Or want me to go to Alberta or Pront? Anything? Pront? Or Alberta? No one? Alberta, okay. Didn't roll there in a while. It's only going to be a mini card anyway, so I can tell you that. Running in circles. Sunny said that there are nice MVP cards on exchange. No, I'm not going to hug someone. Ugh. So Old Duke Star card. Let's buy an Old Duke Star card. What the? Oh, Wolf Granny Star, Garm Star. That's actually nice. Something else? No. Witch again. 2 witch cards. So time to get a third one into there. But yeah, Garm Star at least. 2 billion. Look, I'm poor. How many bits after half an hour? 15. Definitely got too much Zenny on the server, I guess. The Wolf Grandma 1.2. Also 15. Okay. That's a start, I guess. Nothing else though. So let's see. Again, not hugging someone. Chest. We're going to get chest luck. 50 white gems. And a golden, not so golden fishy. So what are we aiming for? Let's see, I'd take a Spashire card. I'd take a Mistress actually. Mistress would be nice for what it's worth. Orc Lord. Probably an Orc Lord. I'm still missing my Wasteland Lord Star card. That would be okay-ish. So yeah, let's see. Any guesses? If I had to put a proper guess, I'd say it's going to be a mutant dragon. So Spash or Mooney? Nah. It's rather going to be a third Edgar. Oh god, if this is going to be a third Edgar, I'm just so going to cry here. If that's happening, so... Let's see. What is it going to be? Huh. And yes. I feel like that's a bit better than a third Edgar, but not much. So, going to take it. Did I have that one before? Not even sure if I had the unlock for it. I had, so that's okay. Another mini card that is going to stay, and that will be re-rolled at some point. So that's fine as well. And to secure a bad MVP card in the end. So as we went on with bad luck today, here is the last thing that we are going to go into for tonight's stream. Let's see where we are going with this. Obviously, main target, the energy monitor. I think it's safe to say that it's going to be the go-to phase if you are able to switch enchants, refine levels, sorry. Is it a scam, really? Did someone try to get it to... Or did someone actually get it to plus 15 and was... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've heard that before as well. I've rolled on... I think it was 12 accounts today, something like that. Never got this thing, but a 35% items, so let's see. Here we go, unrestricted stick number 1. A charger pigtail number 2. And another pigtail for the free rolls. So, what's it going to be? The silent switch, at least one of the blue ones. Unrestricted stick, yet again. Charger pigtail. Unrestricted stick. Well, 12 rolls to go. Another pigtail. Another stick. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, there we go. The important thing is here already. That's good. Gonna take it. Obviously rolling for the 1% item as well. Stick again. Stick again. That's rather sticky. So I'm getting the pigtail after saying the stick is... that game. Like, come on. Stick. Stick. Oh no, pigtail. There we go. Pigtail again. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful right before we're ending this? Oh, that's some kind of relief after quite a bad evening. I'll take it. Lovely. So another physical DPS when it comes to large monsters. So yeah, I'm not going to roll another one. Void. That's not going to happen. I'm going to save my 36 tickets here. Like, you know. Have to go somewhere. 14 armor. Yeah, well. That doesn't... Well, that doesn't work in my case. So... I'll just stick to the lucky headgear gacha rolling here. Just hope that refining for that armor at some point will be better than it was today. So if any one of you got meteorite armors on stock, put them on please, because certainly I know somebody who needs them. And who wants to refine them. So whatever that's worth, get them to me. So if you, for the next, I don't know, weeks, months, want to farm some money through, I don't know, MVP killing or stuff, just kill, what is it, Golden Thief Bug, get me the armor, and I'll be happy. Because certainly that thing has to go plus 15, or just sell me a plus 15, that's fine as well. I'll also take a plus 15 anytime. Because I just don't have to upgrade it myself then, like I had today. So I'll be very, very happy with that as well. So... let's just put the stuff into the storage for now. Because certainly I am not able to refine stuff. 2 plus 15 here. That thing. It's going to stay as it is for a few more weeks, because I certainly don't have the amount of repairing shards ready. Not yet, at least. I think I'm at 10 right now, 10, 11. So there's quite some way to go here, but it'll be done in a few weeks, months. When I actually have forgotten about the item itself, I think it's fair to say that I'm going to forget about it and just, you know, use the repair shards for something else. So yeah, versus Morok, it's great. It really is. So let's just take a quick look into the PvP rank stats right now. So there's the #1 team, of course, that everyone expected to be there. We got Dark on P7. That's definitely one of the teams that are rather ugly to play. We met them twice. Double Ilinia. No fun to play against, to be fair. Feels like running out of one Alinea, running straight into the next one, or being broccolied all the time, especially. Yes, really. Ademus and QWERTY are playing Alinea. QWERTY riding a defensive orb holder most of the time, Ademus being the one offensive, getting the kills in. So that's what they are doing in terms of tactics. Yeah. But you're just... I mean, I'm playing Cook. Everyone knows that. If I'm anywhere near them, it's just broccoli time all the time, so there's not too much for me to do there. It's like being taken out of the game completely. So where is the dude that is actually spamming my chat all the time? Let's see if I can find him. Where are you? What the hell? Don't tell me you're sitting this one out. Why you can't? Did I scroll past you already? Let's see. Really? Oh, there you are. I missed you completely between one of our newest members here and Vandya. Yeah, I was thinking like, didn't you play 1 week last time, or what is it the problem here? So yeah, nice glasses. Huh. I thought I'm going to find you at like 200. Like in between, let's scroll down here a little bit. Maybe in between. That's your point range, right? You broke your shoulder? How did you do that? God dang it. Get well soon, mate. So we are just going to sit you right between... You're breaking your shoulder while arm wrestling? That sounds pretty Russian. Like, to be fair, as a German I wouldn't even know how to break my shoulder during that. Let alone arm wrestling in general. And so let's put you right between... yeah, Erika, and say hello to Kafra. Let's do it like 206.5 with 1,273 points. Let's just add the void in here. There's the void. Let's put it like that. Yeah. Okay, so you heard it here first. We are going to meet a Void's team on Saturday for like 5 times, and he's going to beat the living out of me. So just for that remarks, he's going to do that. Pretty sure that this is going to happen. So yeah, that sounds like my usual matchmaking luck. So. And that's perfectly fine. At least one nice person getting some points, right? Like me for losing because we didn't hit 2k yet. Nah, that was mean. No, we are not going to say that. But yeah. With that being said, let's just end the stream with some kind of further announcement of mine. which is that you won't see too much of me in the future, and of my streaming stuff as well. Which was a rather tough decision to make, obviously, but given how things are right now and how work schedule is, yeah, I know that nobody's here, so nobody's going to know. That's the good part, you know? Like, yeah, I'm just turning things down a little, I guess. Also, another reason why the guild itself won't be that active anymore in GG and stuff. So, quite a few changes coming up for the future. And yeah, let's see how that goes. And how people are actually going to adapt to whatever's coming up. Yeah, it's actually tough to get there and to do all of that and to think of that. So let's just stop talking about that and just go for whatever it's going to come up over. Yeah, well, it's not about. Yeah, let me jump into that fountain here real quick. That would be refreshing, at least. No, adapting in general, in a way that obviously making stupid April Fool's jokes is problematic if only 4 people are watching. So there's that. But yeah, still tough times. So it's kind of, I mean, you probably know that as well from One World, that it's just so hard to keep players entertained to some extent. And especially if you're getting getting your butt clenched like every Thursday and every Sunday. So I'm just trying to find ways to properly get the players back into. Yeah, we are old. So old. Almost dead. Like, you know, Kofefe told me his age before. I actually felt young then. Family? People are leaving for family? Why? Why are you leaving for family if you just can have a great game, right? Kids. I got 2 of those as well, and I'm still here. That didn't sound like a proper like a proper way to say that I love my kids. But at least I do know when to put them to bed before streaming, so that's quite a good thing, I guess. And with that being said, we are just closing this one down to see what's coming up next week. Don't have the quests yet, but I would guess that it's going to be a stream about photo events with a certain class that looks like this. Not like this, because certainly we're using a costume here, but this. So, and let's just call it a night for now. Thanks to the people that actually watched me suffer, with a decent ending at least. And we are going to see each other on Thursday for War of Imperium, on Saturday in PvP, and for the next live stream on a Tuesday next week. So thanks for joining, have a good night, and see you around next week. Good night. Yeah, War of Imperium is overrated. Absolutely overrated. And I don't know if we are going to see one world there. Who knows? Maybe we are switching fronts. Like seeing something new or something, like, you know. No. There's no interest in switching, to be fair. Just have to build the stuff we need from Geffen, from Payan. So there's that. Are you planning on building a level 4 weapon, by the way? Because people are just crazy on going for the MVPs, and it just feels like there's no real need to do that, because nobody's building level 4 weapons anyhow. But, well, what do I know? Yeah, same here. Same here. Let's just showcase Solaris god weapons. I'm missing a few that are handed out currently, but, you know, stuff like that. What do we need a level 2 shuriken for? We don't even have a ninja. But yeah, it's a nice weapon. I can certainly remember one of your former players, right? He quit by now, I think. Being a pain to play against, especially on stairs in War of Crystal. And that was just so problematic back then. Yeah, I would lie if I said that I'm unhappy that he quit. Yeah, I know. Basically had his own party and stuff. On one device? Okay. That's actually crazy. How was he even... So he was only playing the main and had the slaves just put in autofollow, or what? Oh, okay. Nice. I mean, if nobody's farming your base, well, that's just working out well, I guess. Yeah, I saw his wall videos at least. Quite a lot of them. So Void, we need you to do podcasts in the future, please. Can I get you signed up for the podcasting team? Podcasting Void. I'm all for it. Let's go. Yeah, well. Certainly can see players not being able to play the class properly anyway. I should try to play ninja. I don't have any runes, but we still have the god weapon, so let's just go for it. I certainly know that Shin is going to kill me for that, so... But that's fine, right? Yeah, Insta Expo is certainly a good thing to have, but you know that is actually the problem. If you don't have dead enemies that you can get to, there's nothing to expel. So that's rather problematic. I mean, if we are just looking into our War of Imperium stats from last week, as you can see, there wasn't that many dead people. So expels were like, yeah. So that's a problem, of course. So guess what? As I just said, I know when to put my kids to bed. One of them is up now, so time for me to actually close down the stream right now. Again, thanks for watching. Thanks for the nice chat, Lloyd. And gonna see each other in a couple days for Wars or PvP or whatever it's going to happen. Thank you, and good night.